morning, everyone. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to the third of the three conferences that UPOU organized this year, the International Conference on Open and Distance E-Learning, or ICODEL. ODEL has become a commonly used term the past few years. Before, it was ODE, or Open Distance Education, ODL, or Open Distance Learning, as used also in Republic Act 10650. ODEL, or Open Distance E-Learning, which captures both the philosophy of open learning, or removing the barriers to learning, the distance education mode of delivery, and the use of electronic technology, specifically online technology, to bridge that distance between the learners and the teachers and other important elements in the education ecosystem, which usually reside in the physical university, is now reflected in the draft CMO, which was presented to the public during a public consultation last year. So ODEL is now the term that we are using here in the Philippines. The COVID-19 pandemic, which forced academic institutions to embrace remote teaching and learning to ensure continuity of learning, further pushed to the forefront the discourse about ODEL, and we implementers need to learn more about this mode of instructional delivery, especially now that many academic institutions have continued offering courses and programs in this mode of instructional delivery even after the in-person instructions became the norm again. We have seen many universities, both state-funded and private institutions, higher education institutions, establishing their open university system, distance education center, and we are seeing more and more of them each day. As many of us have probably witnessed or even experienced, ODEL's flexibility does not only apply to how teachers and learners are experiencing it. The flexibility can also be in terms of its ability to adapt the fast-changing dynamics that impact education, foremost of which is the rapid advancement of digital technologies. We now have artificial intelligence, immersive technologies, and other digital tools and platforms to make innovative teaching strategies possible. Learning program designs, as in the case of micro-credentialing, which gives additional value to lifelong learning engagements, and the need for a relevant and appropriate framework that will ensure the quality of education in this mode of instructional delivery. Added to this is the university's social responsibility to make the learning programs accessible and inclusive. During the first day of this tri-conference, the International Symposium on Asian Studies, or ISAS, tackled the challenges that we face as a region and how education and collaborative undertakings can help address these challenges. In yesterday's discussions and paper presentations, we also heard and learned how AI can further enhance ODEL. It presents a promising and exciting future for us educators. ODEL's flexible ecosystems enable it and us to embrace all these innovations and make a better version of itself and of ourselves. This context makes it more imperative for us to continue interrogating our practice and further theorize to continuously improve ODEL implementation, with the goal of harnessing the available and relevant tools to create more inclusive, flexible, and effective learning environments. This year's ICODEL is the 7th in the series, the oldest among the 3 conferences that we have organized this year. The first was organized in 2012 to provide a platform for sharing best practices, innovative approaches, and research findings that can enhance our understanding and implementation of this open distance education, as well as foster collaborations among the stakeholders in the field of e-learning. Sharing the tri-conference theme, ICODEL this year will focus on constancy, adaptability, and coexistence towards a hopeful future. This theme resonates with our stance to given the current context in education, remind us that amidst all these changes that impact ODEL, our efforts to be flexible in our approaches and always considering the ever-changing needs of our various types of learners, we must remain steadfast in our commitment to quality education. It is also important to highlight the importance of collaboration across various sectors, disciplines, and cultural contexts to ensure that we build a future that is equitable and bright for all. Today, we have in attendance 32 universities and 122 participants participating in the discussion with one keynote speaker, two parallel sessions, one panel session, and a number of technical paper presentations in several parallel sessions. Let us all engage fully in the discussions, share insights, and connect with fellow participants. Together, we can create possibilities and pathways that lead us toward a more promising and inclusive future in open distance e-learning. With this, I declare the 2025 International Conference on Open Distance E-Learning officially open.
This year, UPOU celebrates and embraces inclusive academic research and practices on flexible learning for all types of teachers, complementary policies on educational technologies, advancing Philippine basic and higher education, optimal mentoring and research supervision in pursuit of academic growth and development, dynamic quality assurance and quality enhancement initiatives, empowered digital citizenship through curriculum innovation and multimedia development, lifelong learning opportunities via micro-learning, blended, and online short courses. This is ICADEL 2025.